What is good, everyone? Here's the latest from KickPredict. First things first, there is new management, but rest assured, everyone's data and account info is being migrated as we speak. Second thing, we changed the platform. Now it's not just over/under, it's parlays, so you can actually 10x your money. Now, let's get into how the new platform works. Numero uno, sign up by clicking right here. Once you've clicked sign up, you'll see this screen. And you're all very smart, so I'm sure I don't have to explain what you need to do there. Friendly reminder, make sure you put your email in correct. Otherwise, you won't receive the confirmation codes. Step 2, deposit funds into your account. Now for the good part. It's time to play your parlay. And if you happen to be one of those people who are better with written instructions, we got you. Click here, and this is what you'll see.
Wow.
Now, back to the meat and potatoes. You can build parlays from 2 legs up to 7, with 7 paying out the most at 10x your cash. That's sunlight's hitting. But back to it. You can build a parlay from anywhere from $1 up to 10 for now. If you're a power user, let us know and we'll increase your limit. All right, next slide has 3 components. The first one circled red. That's the countdown. That's the timer. That's how long you have to include that particular sneaker in your parlay. Component number 2 is circled yellow. We're simply showing you that all the data comes from StockX. Component 3 is circled blue. That's when each leg or that particular sneakers closes and ends. That's when winners and losers are calculated. And now let's talk about the different parlay options for each listing. The first parlay option is the average of the final 20 sales up until close or calculation day and time. Most of you should be familiar with this. Next up is volatility. It is what it is. You probably all know what it means, but it's basically how much that sneaker's prices fluctuate on StockX. Next up is number of sales. This is basically how many pairs, all sizes, have been sold on StockX within the last 12 months. And last but definitely not least is price premium, which is basically on a percentage basis, how much will it be over, will that sneaker trade over retail? So if it's a hype sneaker, obviously it's going to be a much higher percentage. And if it's a brick, it'll be less. Now you definitely want to keep in mind, all of these datas and all of these parlays are calculated on all sizes from StockX. Every single leg. I'll show you where to get that data from now. Another thing to keep in mind, their average sales, which was included in the previous slide, isn't what we calculate our average sales on. Remember, ours are on the final 20 sales, the average of the final 20 at calculation close time and date. Okay, now, because you stuck around this long, I'll give you some tips. The average price, the average of the final 20 sales, drives everything. I'll explain. Number 1, if the average sales price is down, the number of sales goes up. Makes sense, right? Prices go down, more people buy. Next, volatility tends to move in the opposite direction of average price. So if the average price goes up, volatility goes down and vice versa. This is not investment advice, though. Do your own research. And finally, if you think the average price is going to go up, obviously price premium is going to follow along with it. Price goes up, premium goes up over retail. And finally, if you ever want to check the status of your trades, go to the trade section of your account shown here. Oh, and it'll also show you the trade section of your account, how much you could potentially win or how much you're potentially going to win on that particular parlay. Well, good people, that's it for today. I advise saving the video. That way, if you ever get stuck or have questions, you can reference it. Otherwise, just DM us and we'll answer whatever questions you have or email us. Thanks. Peace. And good luck.